Test here tonight, and already there's some real big fight feels here in the big penny tonight. And for those of you who are joining us a little bit late, this is the Princess Diana Professional Wrestling Jetta here, and I am joined by a very special guest, well, special, depending on what your term of special is, Nina Samuels here
Don't
tonight.
you take that very away from me. I am a very, very, very special guest for you on commentary. Thank you very much.
I don't know what I've done to deserve this, guys, but we'll get through it together here tonight.
But speaking of big match feel, I don't know if I've ever seen the Eve ring look so gigantic in comparison to our two competitors in the ring.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, these two women are pretty evenly matched, Nina, I think is what you're probably trying to say in your typical kind of catty way here, as we get a handshake to start off this matchup. Now, tonight here we have a 4-woman tournament, and the winner will go on to face Kris Statlander at EVE 150 on June 5th for the International Championship. So there's some big stakes here tonight in the big penny. Now, usually we're used to seeing Holly Barlow in tag team action. She's used to, you know, she likes to have a little bit of a laugh and a joke, but she's, as we can see already in the ring here tonight, she's no slouch technically.
No, I know what this opportunity means to Holly Barlow. I spoke with her personally, and she loves being a tag competitor with her bestie, of course, but she was so excited to be a part of this show and show what she can do. So I'm sure we're going to get her best here tonight. Yeah,
absolutely, and I'm sure that Lana is watching along here, supporting her very, 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 very best friend.
You give all those berries for them, but not for how special I am.
Very, very, very,
outrageous.
very, 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 very annoying. How about that?
Wow.
As again, the crowd behind both of these women here is a bit of a feeling out process.
Again, like we say, probably these competitors aren't very often used to being evenly matched in the size department, so they can actually play up to their strengths, place their strength, place their power, which wouldn't normally be a tactic for them.
Yeah, absolutely, and show off some of those skills that they don't usually get the opportunity to do so. As I don't think we would expect to see Holly Barlow in a technical match in the outset here tonight. And again, you know, this is a big test for Holly here. Of course, SHOKO, multiple champion across multiple different promotions. She's used to being under the bright lights, you know, previously wrestled for AEW, DDT, Chikara, Noah, just to name a few. But Holly Barlow not intimidated here tonight.
No, speaking of AEW, my first introduction to SHOKO was her wrestling AEW and Eve's own Alex Windsor in an incredible match for Eve. So it's amazing to see SHOKO back here.
Yeah, absolutely. As the crowd here tonight showing their appreciation for both of these women.
Oh, here we go. A test of strength, Battle of the Pocket Rockets.
And Holly here was looking to get the advantage there, but very quickly powered over here by SHOKO into the cover. Just a 2, managing to raise that shoulder. And another 2 there. Quick bridge there by Holly. Oh, and look at that, Nina. As both women
showing their display of neck strength here.
Keeping a hold of that hold there as... Oh. Straight back into that side headlock there, but straight away, you know, both of these women here, look at that from Holly Barlow. Into a cover.
Wow, both women so evenly matched here. Neither of them has been able to get the upper hand for very long.
As we have another lock up here, and Holly Barlow in control. Pushed into the ropes, sent off. Oh, and a tackle, but SHOKO straight up to her feet, and Holly taking her back down.
Oh, that could be her downfall, not taking SHOKO seriously, though.
And And again, like we said before, both of these women are used to being the smaller competitor in a matchup. They're used to being able to use their speed to their advantage, but very evenly matched here. This match has almost been pretty much 50-50 throughout, Nina.
It has, for sure. So it makes you wonder, what's it going to take for one of them to get the upper hand? Oh, that could be it.
Just look at the height that SHOKO got there. Sunset flip from the outside back into the cover, but Holly Barlow very quickly picking the ankle.
I think clearly seeing that SHOKO's jump could be a problem there and deciding to work the leg. It's a smart strategy there from Holly.
Oh, and look at that, and the speed and the quickness here. And this is the difficulty also in this match that, this match that we've seen so far is it's almost difficult for both of these women to be able to predict where the other is going. As now the crowd are clearing, and SHOKO diving through the ropes there. And Holly is firmly in control on the outside, and now both women up to the apron here. Setting up for a suplex, and
oh, the apron is a dangerous place to be.
It really is, and we're talking about this match being so even. Whoever gets the upper hand on the apron here could be the turning factor of who takes control of this matchup here, as both women here jockeying for position.
Looks like Holly was trying there for potentially a fisherman's suplex.
Yeah, and then very quickly SHOKO had the same idea as face to knee there, and Holly Barlow is back in control as both women make their way back into the ring and creating space here. And I was about to say, I don't know if that's a mistake from Holly there, giving SHOKO the space to be able to recuperate, as 619 through the ropes there, taking Holly out from that middle turnbuckle into the center of the ring.
Such a shame. Holly Barlow looked to be on a roll, but that little slip on the top rope cost her.
And into a cover. And we have a 2 count.
SHOKO very, very smartly capitalizing.
As now SHOKO, we spoke about that pace, that fastness, now slowing down that pace now that she's in control here. Little bit of respite here for SHOKO as she's looking to hang Holly Barlow up on that bottom rope. Oh, and she gets it.
Clean on the throat there for Holly Barlow.
Yeah, and it's not just the throat there, Nina, but also the back of the head snapping onto the hardest part of the ring there. So again, it's almost like a double impact there on Holly Barlow as SHOKO up and over and back in control into a cover.
And after all that even time, us wondering who was going to get the upper hand, it seems very, very clear now. SHOKO clearly in control.
And this is a 15-minute time limit match, and we are fast approaching the halfway point, and it's taken half of the time of this matchup for one of these women to get into firm control here, and it's SHOKO. Almost like a cannonball there in the corner.
But the fact that it took that long for someone to get the upper hand shows how seriously both these women are taking this match. I mean, the stakes are there. A match for Kris Statlander, a match for the EVE International Championship.
Absolutely. But don't forget, also, you've got to think that, and again, myself and we've both been in these types of tournaments before, Nina, and the aim of the game is to get them over as quickly as possible, because you need to wrestle, and if you win, you need to wrestle another match tonight. So you want to try and save some of that energy.
This finally looks to be the turnaround that Holly Barlow needs. And of course, these competitors in this first match, you could argue potentially have an advantage. They're going to have a slightly longer recovery time before the final than MIYU and YAMASHITA or Alice Inc., whoever wins that match.
As Holly!
High risk!
Oh, and she gets it!
Our first chair down of the day.
Oh, but SHOKO straight up to her feet and responds with a suicide dive of a ring. I was literally about to say, Nina, Holly now back in control, but very quickly the tables have turned as now both women out on the floor, and exactly like we were saying before, in these types of situations, knowing that you've not just got to get through one match, but two, if you are successful and you win your match, you kind of want to leave something in the tank for later on, Nina, but both of these women are leaving everything out there.
Yeah, so these high-risk moves are even more high-risk doing them in round number 1.
Absolutely. Oh! There's a stunner there from Holly Barlow, and she's in the center of the ring. Come on, Holly, you need to capitalize. You need to...
Did you see the eyes of Shoko? She really is stunned there.
And you have to think, Nina, if Holly was able to get into the cover there, could that have been enough? Because Shoko is in the middle, the center of the ring. That was prime positioning. No reaching for the ropes, no foot on the ropes, no hand on the ropes. She would have had to have kicked out of that cover. And would she have been able to at that point?
Well, now it looks again like we are unevenly matched, but with far less in the tank than they had earlier on in the match.
Yeah, and you know, you can see that it's taking the toll on both of these women now.
5 minutes remain on that time limit.
And you've got to think that whatever the strategy was for either of these women, it certainly wasn't slogging it out with the 5 minutes remaining on the clock here. But, you know, this was not going to be easy for either of these women as Shoko into the cover. And again, if she had maybe had that second leg hooked, Nina, that could have been it.
Yeah, it was a one leg going over, so I think that could have been the difference maker. You could see Holly still fighting for her life in that pin.
Yeah, and just looking at the glazed look in Holly's eyes here as Shoko is setting her up for the 619, but she misses Holly out of the way. Oh, and look at that.
Through for another pin. Holly learned from the 619 earlier, but...
And she hits it. And into the cover. But Nina, again, you know, it wasn't a tight cover. There was not a lot of pressure on the shoulders there. And you have to think that a lot of that is exhaustion coming into play.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. When there's that exhaustion there, sometimes even the energy of applying your body weight, hooking that leg and really getting that angle is going to take it out of you.
There's an air raid crash there by Holly Barlow.
And what's Holly setting up for here? Holly going up high. Again, showing what this match means to her, going high risk.
Oh, and an elbow drop, and she hits it, and that was precision into the... Oh! And that was, Nina, that was picture perfect. The velocity as she came off the top rope, the precision in how she hit Shoko.
She had all her weight on the shoulders of Shoko.
Like, if anything, you know, Holly's got to be thinking now, what do I need to do to be able to put Shoko away?
Going up top again, but took a little too long. Shoko just had time to recover.
We are down to just under 3 minutes remaining of this matchup here. Oh, Shoko knocked down. And Holly now repositioning. And what does she have in mind? A moonsault. She misses. And you have to think, Nina, the time it took for Holly to reposition herself was enough time for Shoko to move out of the way. And what is she setting up for here? Oh, wow, look at that. Beautiful. And there is that patented single leg drop kick.
And this could be it. Holly planted.
Absolutely planted on the top of her head there.
But looks like Shoko's wanting another exclamation point on this. Shoko wants this match done.
I don't blame her, because so far it's been very hard for either of these women to be able to put the other one away. This needs an exclamation point as, a diving senton, and she hits it. 2, 3, and she gets it.
The winner of this match and moving on to tonight's tournament final is the Big Kaiju Shoko Nakajima!
An incredible win there for Shoko Nakajima, and also an incredible performance by Holly Barlow. Awesome to see her in singles action, see that different side of her.
And let's give it up for her opponent, Holly Barlow!
Absolutely, and you know, props to Shoko, but you know, there is a couple of times there where Holly almost had her. And again, for somebody who's not used to wrestling in singles competition, to take someone of the caliber of SHOKO almost to the time limit is a victory in itself, Nina.
We had only about 90 seconds there left.
We did.
On that clock.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now it's time for SHOKO to regroup. And now SHOKO has that advantage. She gets to watch and see MIYU YAMASHITA and Alice Inc. So she gets to scout who her opponent is going to be in that final round.
The following contest is a first round match in the EVE International Championship #1 Contenders Tournament. Introducing first.
Now, of course, like you said earlier, Nina, SHOKO now has the advantage because she has longer to recover. Now, out of either of these two competitors, you'd have to wonder, who would SHOKO rather face? The unknown in Alice Inc. or better the devil you know in MIYU YAMASHITA?
I mean, it's a tough call either way. Do you go with familiarity? Do you go with new? Both competitors have a similar style.
They do indeed.
Known for their kicking and their striking.
Now, talking of tag team competition, Alice Inc., of course, one half of the newly formed EVE tag team Euro Smash alongside Chantal Jordan. Now, they lost last month
from Stockholm, Sweden, standing at 5'1" tall, an expert in karate and jiu-jitsu, the Scandinavian Dragon, Alice Inc.
And of course, Alice Inc., one half of Euro Smash. Now, they lost on the last EVE card to French
and
Arts,
her opponent.
but that also was an extremely hard-fought battle. Now, although Alice Inc. has, of course, been in tag team competition here in Pro Wrestling EVE, she's predominantly a singles wrestler. And I've seen a couple of times already, hello EVE Faithful, mentioning on the chat that yes, this is the battle of the kicks, because Alice Inc. has a very similar style to MIYU YAMASHITA. However, the advantage that Alice Inc. has is she is relatively unknown. There's not a lot of tape on Alice Inc. Whereas MIYU YAMASHITA, well, it goes to speak for itself basically when it comes to MIYU YAMASHITA. She is the ace of Tokyo Joshi Pro. She is a former EVE Pro Wrestling champion, world travel
from
professional wrestler.
Fukuoka, Japan, standing at 5'5" tall, a former EVE champion, the ace of TJPW, the pink striker. She is MIYU YAMASHITA.
Now, of course, Nina, nobody knows more about the impact of a kick from MIYU YAMASHITA than yourself.
I can still quite confidently say I have never been kicked harder than by MIYU YAMASHITA. When we did that EVE Tokyo Joshi Pro several years ago when I defended my EVE Championship. But who came out on top of that one, Jessa? Do you remember? Oh, I think it was me. I think it was me. But again, I won't take anything away from MIYU YAMASHITA in that. That was one of the hardest matches of my life. So Alice Inc. is in for it tonight. But again, Alice Inc. has the advantage that MIYU is an international superstar. She's had a chance to see the majority of matches MIYU's had. Alice Inc. relatively unknown. So what is she going to pull out the bag to shock MIYU and surprise
and
MIYU?
this is the thing as well. There's a lot of things that you can say in the psychology of being regarded as an underdog going into a match. But actually, if you're an underdog going into a match, you've not really got anything to worry about because people are not expecting you to come out the victor. So the pressure is off, whereas with MIYU YAMASHITA, Alice Inc., a relative unknown, people are expecting her to come in and just completely dog walk her, but I don't think she's going to be able to do that here tonight with Alice Inc.
Only thing I'll disagree with you on there is saying that Alice Inc., the underdog, doesn't have anything to worry about because I would say she has a big Yamashita-shaped problem to worry about. But knowing Alice Inc. like I do, I know that she will be so excited for the challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, this isn't a first-time matchup and an extremely exciting matchup. You know, I don't think we ever would have been in a situation where we think that we would see these two women in a ring together.
No, exactly. See, international dream matches being provided here by EVE.
we heard it in the intro there, MIYU, of course, the ace of Tokyo Joshi Pro, and you can just see it in the presence that she brings to the ring, the aura that she has when she's in the ring, as both women kind of feeling each other out here.
And MIYU feeds into that aura as well.
Yeah.
She's standing across from you in the ring. She is trying to intimidate you. She knows what she puts across. So you need that mental game with you as well when you're in the ring with her.
Yeah, absolutely. And Alice Inc. is the perfect person to stand across from her because she's not intimidated. She wants to fight. Well, that's all she cares about. She doesn't really care who it is.
If she's intimidated your face, she is certainly not showing it right now.
Yeah. As MIYU here in firm control. Just that front face lock there.
So again, starting off with this feeling out process. Again, similar in terms of psychology to what we had the last match. The winner of this match is going to have another match. So you are not wanting to exhaust yourself and pull everything out of the bag in match one. You need something in that tank. So you need to feel each other out, feel what's going to be a strong strategy going in against each opponent.
Yeah, and you also want to get it over and done with as quickly as possible. You want to absorb the least amount of damage. And talking about absorbing damage, kick to the spine of Alice Inc. there. And of course, the advantage that both of these women have right now is that they know that they will be facing SHOKO. Whoever the winner is will be facing SHOKO here tonight. As, yeah, now...
Awoken the beast with MIYU, the look in her eyes.
As anything you can do, I can do better, as we are getting a battle of the kicks here already. And we are only 3 minutes into this matchup. Oh, as a swing and a miss by MIYU and a roll-up attempted there by Alice Inc. But MIYU, too smart for that, knee to the jaw, and Alice Inc. rolls out of the ring to recuperate, but she's not going to get the chance to do that because here comes MIYU. Oh!
And I think it looks clear who's getting the first advantage in this match. Alice really on the back foot on the outside of the ring. MIYU holding guard, standing strong in that ring.
Yeah, and you know, talking about being a ring general, you see how MIYU there just goading Alice Inc. back into the ring, not going out to follow her. No, you come to me.
But Alice now showing that fire.
Oh, wow.
Showing she's not going to back down from that fight with MIYU.
Oh my God, and that spinning heel kick there, right on the jaw, and look at that, right into that. All of the pressure and the weight there on the tops of the shoulders, yeah, of MIYU. And Alice needs to get on MIYU here. As up onto the shoulders. But MIYU very quickly fighting out, and that is tight, Nina.
I mean, up to there, that was the most in control Alice had looked for this whole match. But MIYU fighting back. But again, now we've got another opening for Alice. Oh, scouted by Alice Inc. there.
Oh, and well scouted. And this is the thing, MIYU has learned. She's felt that kick, and Alice Inc. trying to go to that once again, but MIYU swiftly sees it coming and moving out of the way.
MIYU decided one of those was enough.
Yeah, she really did. And just look at the speed and precision from MIYU there. And she is intense. Into a cover. And that, you know, don't let the, you know, images deceive you there. She didn't have the leg hooked, but that was a tight cover. All of her pressure, all of her weight on the shoulders of Alice Inc. and both arms pressing down on the shoulders there.
Also, I'd say she was able to make a statement with that cover as well. She was right over the top of Alice, showing her dominance.
Yeah, absolutely, and showing dominance once again here as it's like a judo throw there.
I mean, we could argue that Yamashita has more to lose in this match than Alice Inc. Like we said, Alice Inc. more of the unknown, more of the underdog. MIYU Yamashita's star is rising by the day. So MIYU YAMASHITA to lose to a relative unknown to Alice Inc. You've got to wonder what that would do to her psyche, to her status.
Yeah, listen, you know, this is what, you know, what I was saying before about Alice Inc. being an underdog. If she comes in here and she loses to MIYU, but she puts up a good fight, then it's almost like a victory in itself.
For sure. The higher you get up the mountain, the bigger the fall is and the more people are coming after you. I mean, I should know, quite frankly.
Oh, for God's sake. I was wondering how long it would take until you made it about you, Nina.
Well, I noticed someone said we've been getting along for 3 minutes, so, you know. I was quite shocked, really, when I realised as well.
Yeah. Well, you know, this is the thing. Nina loves me, really. She likes to pretend.
MIYU looking a little bit stunned there as she grabs the jaw.
Oh, God. Look at that foot. Look at the smile on MIYU's face as she just plants that forearm on the jaw of Alice Inc. And, yeah, both of these women now, battle of the forearms directly to the jaw. And, yeah, this is... I think MIYU just enjoys that, to be honest.
She has just looking at the time now, we are approaching the halfway mark of this match.
Look at the smile on MIYU's face, and I can tell you that Alice Inc. kicks bloody hard.
And I would say right now, this is exactly how both of these competitors were hoping this would go.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and look at that from Alice Inc.
Impressive flurry there, but how much did it take out of her?
There's MIYU there, trying to go for that German suplex, but oh, wow. And so this is the thing with MIYU, those kicks just come out of nowhere.
Right on the ear with that kick, and then on the back of her head with that German suplex.
And this is the thing with MIYU, like, you cannot predict where those kicks are going to come from and when they're going to come flying. But they will come flying as another one to the jaw of Alice Inc. And MIYU is fired up here tonight in the Big Penny, as we are down to 7 minutes remaining of this time limit, 15-minute time limit matchup.
And now could she be going for a skull kick, finishing this off early?
She's definitely eyeing her up for that skull kick, and she goes for it, she misses. And Alice Inc. smartly into that crucifix bomb, just a 2.
Smartly avoiding. Alice Inc. knows how much trouble she would be in if it was that skull kick.
Oh,
that would be the match over.
Oh, it's MIYU following her up. Oh, wow, look at that from... Oh, and she just grazed her there, but didn't get enough of it. And MIYU able to capitalize. And again, that big match experience coming into play there.
Yeah, it shows where the fatigue is setting in here. But that's the thing, you can't afford to make a little mistake like that against someone the caliber of MIYU.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
Alice still made contact, but I know that wasn't the contact in the way that she wanted. But saying that, YAMASHITA is still down, so that still shows the effect of Alice Inc.'s offense on MIYU.
Of course, and you know, like you say, MIYU is a special breed of athlete. To be able to knock her off her feet is extremely difficult. As now both women to their knees here in the center of the ring. Oh, wow, that
Again
kick.
to the jaw.
As now MIYU lifting Alice up onto the shoulders.
Here we go, likely going for the Death Valley driver, but no, Alice again scouted.
Oh, and both women seem to have the same idea there. But it looks like Alice managed to get that kick to the jaw, and it was enough to allow her to climb those ropes, but...
Alison going up top. Could she be going for a Hurricane Rana up high?
And she hits it!
Frankensteiner. MIYU clutching the lower back there. That looked like there was almost a slight over-rotation there, so MIYU landing right near her tailbone.
Yeah, and that can send shockwaves through the legs, and that could be a problem for MIYU. As now Alice, oh, she's going for that spinning crossbody, but she misses. Scouted by, and MIYU is eyeing her up for that skull kick, and she hits it.
That's got to be it.
And into the cover, 2, 3, and we now know what our final here is. So excited that we're going to get to see MIYU YAMASHITA and SHOKO here tonight.
such a treat for everyone here in the Big Penny, everyone watching at home. Two incredible competitors. And we just had, those of you watching them for the first time tonight, you just had a little glimpse. I know we are going to get something special with those two in your main event tonight. And I know that means something incredible for Kris Statlander, a big challenge for whoever is going to be challenging her for that international championship.
Let's give it up for her opponent, Alice!
And again, sportsmanship shown here by MIYU. That was a tough battle for MIYU here tonight, but MIYU versus SHOKO, these two women have a storied history in Tokyo Joshi Pro.
This means our tournament final will be SHOKO NAKAJIMA versus MIYU YAMASHITA!
Almost poetic here tonight in a pro wrestling Eve ring. And you know, whoever comes out on top, that is going to be a fantastic matchup with Kris Statlander. And what an incredible two matches we've already seen here tonight.
All right, guys, bet you didn't expect a history glass halfway through the show, but here I am with one. So you might not know that wrestling and burlesque are actually really interconnected. Throughout history, burlesque shows would end in a wrestling match, and wrestling shows would end in a burlesque match. And we thought, burlesque match? I like the sound of that. But we've here at Eve, why not bring them together once again? So I want you to give a royal wave, a royal welcome, because we have got royalty in the house tonight. That's right, it's about to get a little bit posh, a little bit sexy, a little bit burlesque. And how burlesque works, right, is the more love you give this next act, the more love she is going to give back to you. So please, put your hands together, bow, curtsy for Mary Antoinette.
Bonsoir. Je m'appelle Marie-Antoinette, ça va? That was a bit shit. This time when I say bonsoir, je m'appelle Marie-Antoinette, ça va? You say ça va bien, merci Marie-Antoinette, oui? Bonsoir, je m'appelle Marie-Antoinette, ça va? Enchantée. How nice. Now I guess you must be thinking, what the hell is this bitch doing? This was supposed to be the burlesque act, no? Why the fuck is she not taking her clothes off? Well, I'll do this in a minute. But first of all, I would like to share with you all a little story about when they came to chop off my head. So, the peasants, they come to me, they say, Marie-Antoinette, we are so hungry. We haven't got any bread. I never said. Let's make cake. No. I said. They're not fucking touching my cake! horses, some mistake us for horses, and what, man? Well, I can spend yours. Disagree? Was that you? And I'm dying, and I keep playing those cats out like a tyrant. High heel shoes, gay love from the dudes for badass tricks. Moulin Rouge. We drink wine with diamonds in the glass by the case, the meaning of expensive taste. City Heights. Oh my goodness, look at this. She's left clothes everywhere. I absolutely love it. Are we ready for our next wrestling match? Okay, and a quick reminder before we start that if you have got meet and greets to meet anybody, any of the wrestlers, you need to go meet Megan at the merch table after the show. But right now, it is time to let people clean up some cake. It is time for us to put our clothes back on because the following is a non-tournament special challenge match with a 20-minute time limit set for one fall. Your first contender is...
I'm sorry, what?
From America, Japan, 5 foot 5 inches tall, the hero protecting love and peace. This is MISAO.
Well, listen, Nina, Hyper's gonna seriously need some superpowers to overcome her opponent here tonight.
Her opponent.
Talk about a clash of styles for this match. I'm not sure you could get two wrestlers such polar opposites of one another.
Yeah, and listen, ever since Rio lost the EVE Championship at Wrestle Queendom, she's been even more dangerous, if you can believe it.
indeed. The most dangerous woman on Europe has been on a tirade. And you can see now still, that is a look pissed off for greatness.
And that's exactly what Rio is. She's pissed off and she wants to make a point. And the last time we were here in the Big Penny, she destroyed Emerson James on those very steel steps. She's not here to play games. She's not even really here to win matchups. She's here to beat people up.
She really is. And I remember wincing at that package car driver on those steps. So if MISAO is smart, she is going to stay away from those steps.
Listen, the sound of it from the commentary desk, Nina, was sickening. And if you think Emerson Jane, a former tag team partner of Rio, so if she's willing to do that to someone that she's got history with, that she's held tag team championships
From Preston, England, 5'5" tall, former EVE champion. She is the leader of the pack. This is Rio!
if she's willing to do that to someone that she has a bond and a relationship with, what is she willing to do with Hyper here tonight? And, you know, I know exactly what's going through Rio's head right now. Look at her, look at the way, the disdain
I
that
mean,
she...
fortunately, we're not going to have to wait very long to find out because we are getting this match right now, and I'm expecting this to be pure carnage for Hyper MISAO.
Yeah, I fear for her, to be honest. Oh, she's getting the mic.
Hello, EVExTJPW, hello! And konnichiwa! I am your superhero, Hyper MISAO! Finally, Hero is here to save the United Kingdom! Sorry, Leo, I will beat you. But I am a hero. I respect you. So, let's start with a clean handshake.
Yeah, it's not going to go down well, I don't think.
Please.
She'll definitely rip the arm off and beat her around the
Rio
head with it,
looks-
but I don't know if she'll shake it.
Rio looks very, very unimpressed, but I am excited to see how this works out. But then Hyper MISAO is the queen of unpredictability, so who knows? She could have something up her sleeve. We've seen
She could have something
wild.
up her cape.
She could
I
do.
must say.
We've seen wild things when we've seen Hyper MISAO in an
Yeah,
Eve ring
we
before.
definitely have.
I say not specifically an Eve ring, and an Eve stage, on an Eve wherever she's going to end up in the venue.
Somewhere in the venue or outside of it.
She's still desperate, going for a double handshake now even.
And I'm surprised that Rio still hasn't kicked her yet, or slapped her, or punched her, or something along those lines. Is now Rio. She's reaching in for that. Oh! Well, I never thought I'd see the day. Oh, and there you go. There's the something up the cape.
I mean, I'm surprised that Rio didn't get in there first, but never mind, that did not take long.
Yeah, did not take long. And listen, there's being slammed, and then there's being slammed by Rio. Oh, one more time.
One more time, I'd say Hyper's got a death wish.
Yeah, yeah, I mean... Oh. And again, Rio, big slam to the mat. So far, these tactics not working out too well.
But MISAO's still on her feet.
As Rio charges in. Up and over, and... Oh!
MISAO clearly scouted the spirit of Eve rules and decided to take full advantage.
Oh!
And was this wanting to give Rio a cape of her own by the looks of it?
Not sure she's wearing it as well, though, as now clubbing forearms to the chest of Rio.
But you've got to think of Rio like a caged animal underneath that apron. Her frustration is going to be building, and that receipt is coming.
Yeah, that's
for
it. You know, this,
Hyper.
all of this is just, you know, going to further piss Rio off, as Rio seems to have disappeared. Ah, and from behind. And if there's one thing Rio doesn't like to be, and that's embarrassed. And that is exactly what Hyper has done here so far in this matchup. She's just embarrassing Rio.
Rio's pride in her work is her strength, but can sometimes be her weakness as well. But here we go. Clearly, she is using that pride and that pride being hurt to take it out on MISAO and find that extra level of aggression that we know from her.
The last thing she wants to do is be anywhere near those ring steps. We do not want to see history repeating itself here.
No, we do not.
As a forearm to the jaw from Rio. And again, now Rio reaching for that chair.
I mean, we saw that chair come into play when she wrestled Emerson Jane. Oh!
Oh, it's Rio quickly getting out of dodge here, as now Hyper has that chair.
We got a cat and mouse situation here on opposite sides of that ring.
But what does Hyper have in mind? She set up that chair. I don't know if that was with something in mind now, as Rio face first off the ring apron, and yeah, see, that chair has been set up there. As now Rio into the post.
Face first.
As now Rio prone on that chair, and yeah, we've seen some wild and wacky things from Hyper here before in Pro Wrestling Even. What is,
here we go. She's going to the back.
Going
Who
for something.
knows
Who knows
what she's going to be bringing back with her? Here we go. Vintage MISAO there with the bike.
And here she goes. Oh, no!
Rio has been studying tape clearly. Used that recovery time well. And just like that, Rio back in control of this match. The position where Rio likes to be, Rio likes to lead the pace, Rio likes to dictate.
And all joking aside, that was a nasty crash on that bike there, into that row of chairs.
That was. Onto the concrete floor as well.
As now Rio here in firm control. And look at that, it's almost like a suplex type fall away slam hybrid there from Rio. And that big John Woo drop kick into the corner.
You can see MISAO grabbing the back of her head there, clearly with the impact from that buckle.
And so can Rio see that, as she targets it perfectly and into a cover. All that pressure across the shoulders there, but not enough, as we have a kick out.
And MISAO here. MISAO is in trouble. Like I say, this is exactly where Rio likes to be. In control, leading that pace.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, it's no mistake that she's called the leader of the pack. In firm control. And
now putting further pressure on that neck, as we saw, MISAO just went into the buckle by the neck. Then took that drop kick to the back, which will have got the neck as well. And Rio's got her target.
And this is it, you know, Rio is so methodical. She is honed in on that neck.
And now it looks to be trying to pull the mask off, potentially.
But this is it, you know, Rio was aggressive, she was nasty, and she was angry as the Pro Wrestling Eve champion. But since she's lost it, wow, she's just another level of disrespect and aggression to each one of the opponents that are unlucky enough to face her in a Pro Wrestling Eve ring as the foot across the throat.
Rio likes being the top of the food chain, and losing that championship technically knocks her down, and she's not happy about that.
No,
she
she's
wants
not.
to get back to her position on top.
Listen, that has wounded the pride and the ego of Rio. As now, oh, and trying to go for that crossbody there, but caught by Rio.
Going for it. Oh, into the backbreaker. MISAO writhing in pain there.
Up onto the shoulders of Rio here. Can she slip through? Yes, she manages to, and then push off to Rio into the corner. But Rio manages to elude, but meets a boot to the face and an elbow to the jaw.
But this thing here, with that size difference as well, one of MISAO's shots is not the same as one of Rio. So MISAO is having to work extra hard to get back on top.
Absolutely, and she's also, Rio is the fresher of the two competitors, so that just, adds to that mountain to be climbed, to be able to get Rio off her feet, but she manages to do so, but Rio stumbling back up to her feet here. And again, I'm not sure if allowing Rio to have that space is a smart thing to do, as we can see there, Rio reversing the bit. Hyper managing to pull off that crossbody that time.
This is the most momentum MISAO's had so far in this match. She needs to ride that adrenaline and keep going.
Yeah, she needs to stay on Rio here, as Rio moving out of the way of that knee.
But conversely to the other matches that we watched earlier, these two know they only have the one match. So again, that changes the psychology. They don't have to worry about having to conserve their energy for later on.
Yeah,
they can leave it all in the ring for this match.
As now, Rio on the outside. Oh, and another one of those flying crossbodies from the apron. But again, Nina, both women landed on the concrete floor there.
That's the thing. Anything to the outside in an Eve venue means going to that concrete floor. We do not have the luxury of the mats here, so those dives are going to hit that much harder.
Exactly, and you might get a perfect dive there. You might hit that dive on your opponent, but you're going to hit something of your own on that concrete as well, whether it be a knee, whether it be both knees as now.
Oh, and here we go. Here comes the bike.
Back on your bike. And a big old wind up. It's reminiscent of The Undertaker here, going around the ring.
Oh, took out the knee of Rio.
The knees.
And a huge ovation there from the Eve crowd. The Eve crowd, big fans of the bike.
Yeah, I'm big fan. Taking the spirit of Eve to another level there with an actual bike.
I mean, we got a "This is wrestling" chant for a bike, we'll take it. And now high risk again, up top.
Oh, and she hits the crossbody, but Rio manages to roll through, and again, that power and strength advantage from Rio as she rolls through and up to her feet here. And wow, just look at the power from Rio. Oh, but hang on. Hyper manages to slip out the back.
Again, MISAO knows she's not going to outstrength Rio, but she can take her out. She can take out the wind of Rio. Rio looks to be fading.
She does, and that is right across the throat there of Rio.
Imagine the statement for MISAO if she can either tap out or make Rio pass out.
Yeah, and can you see she's trying to link those hands? If she's able to link those hands together, then that is all over for Rio. But Rio just managing again to the pure kind of knowledge from Rio there to know where she's in the ring, to be able to use the ring to her advantage. Oh my God.
flush on the face there from Rio, the impact.
That was just pure heel to the jaw there. And again, we talk about the strength and the size advantage.
I was going to say it looks like MISAO's out, but Rio's still on the mat as well.
But that right there, the strength and the power advantage from Rio, that heel to the jaw of Hyper is going to have really caused problems for her here, as now both women battling it out. And again, I don't know if this is a smart tactic here to try and go blow for blow with Rio, of all people. As Rio almost just absorbing these shots. Oh, and a headbutt.
Those shots riling Rio up.
Oh, look at that. Running knee, picture perfect. And she needs to get into the cover here. She needs to pin Rio. But Rio's already making her way up to her feet. Ripcord knee, right on the button. And you can see Rio just reaching out.
And here we go, MISAO trying to put this one away.
Oh, but Rio biting the arm. And up on the shoulders. Oh, and again, back to that neck. Into the cover. And it was close, but it was a kick out.
But to what cost for MISAO kicking out of that?
Yeah, and of course all of the punishment already that Rio has enacted on that neck. And we are down to 7 minutes remaining. Oh, and what is it? Is Rio going here for that package pile driver? And if she hits this, oh, I managed to roll her through.
Go for the magistral.
And she gets it. 2.
Oh, she looked to have missed that hook on that second arm.
Oh! And Rio is just in disbelief here. Oh, and a running lariat. Dragging her.
Oh, back here, she's looking to put this away.
And if she hits this, Nina Samuels, this has to be it. And she does.
The wink to the camera as well.
Yeah, just cockiness. Rio knows it herself. No one kicks out of Rio.
Your winner is the leader of the pack, Rio!
But listen, you know, Rio may have came out on top there, but I think that was harder than she thought it was going to be.
I would say so as well. But as I say,
And please give it up for her opponent, the hero, Texting, Love, and Peace, Hyper MISAO!
Yeah, MISAO, the queen of unpredictability, and she certainly brought that to Rio. But Rio still continuing on that path back to dominance.
Oh,
and here we
Rio's
go.
on your bike, Rio. Can she ride a bike? Oh, yeah, she can. Oh, no, not
So
very well.
I think slightly undersized.
Yeah, yeah. There's no need for that. She's got to ride that back to Japan.
I mean, I'm sure that is how she came over from Japan.
It is, yeah.
That new cycle path that's just opened up.
Yeah.
The following contest is a special... Whoop, there we go, back again. The following contest. Oh, guys, we're having a fucking interval. I didn't even know. Get a drink in the bar.
For a quick interval.
actually practiced this line a couple of times recently, so let's hope I get it right this time. The following contest is a special tag team challenge match. Introducing first.
I'm going to switch here.
Hear your voice when you sleep next to me. Come on, Nina.
Let's leave it to Cascada, shall we? Let's leave it
She learned everything from me.
Leave it to the professionals.
I actually sang on the original track. Come on. Get your glow sticks out, Nina.
No, I'm not joining in this nonsense.
I
Thank you very
can
much.
tell you
I'm not
that Nina
joining in
is
this
dancing.
nonsense.
She's dancing on commentary right now. Cause every time we touch, yeah, this she actually is.
Excuse me, don't assassinate my character like that. Accuse me of dancing.
She loves Martina. Nina's told me on many occasions that Martina's her favourite wrestler.
Don't make me vomit. Don't make me vomit.
As we have our Pro Wrestling Eve champion in the house, it's Session Moth Martina. Thank you. Yes, that's right, Kris. I do have the voice of an angel.
Do not encourage her. Do not encourage her. So here we go. Session Moth's second appearance in Eve since becoming Pro Wrestling Eve champion. Still riding that high.
From Inner City, Dublin Flats, 5 foot, 5 inches tall, 2026 Ace of Eve, Eve Women's Champion! She is Session Moth Martina!
I mean, I say still riding that high. Of course, her first appearance last month was in a losing effort in that main event. I mean, the loss was taken by my former assistant, Abby Cartwright, so I'm not sure how much the blame we can put there on Session Moth Martina, but a loss on that record is a loss on that record, so I know she's going to be wanting to turn that around tonight.
It's a real shame that you fired Abby, Nina, because she was the only thing I liked about you.
Wow.
She's the only likeable thing about you.
Well, in which case, that just shows your taste level, doesn't it? And speaking
Well, you
of taste
hired her.
level,
You hired her.
speaking of taste level, we got that poor taste in the ring with that filthy, vile beer.
And we are loving a bit of Session Moth Martina here in the Big Benny. Hashtag everyone fancies Martina, our Pro Wrestling Eve champion. Abby she might still be looking for a job. Maybe she could join me on commentary, actually. That might be a...
Absolutely not.
I'm
Keep her away
The jury's
from
still out on
me.
Nina Samuels joining me on commentary again. Maybe we should give Abby a trial.
No. No. I am the commentary supreme. And Abby is still in the unemployment line.
It's feeling very cold out here on the commentary desk.
Oh, stop it, you guys. Now, unfortunately, I've come here with a tiny bit of bad news. Unfortunately, my tag partner had to pull out. From what I heard, a little bit too much shagging last night. And as far as I know, it's just not safe for her or anyone else for her to wrestle today. So that left me in a bit of a lurch. But I was not going to miss out on getting to be a part of Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. So I watched one of the matches today, and I knew exactly who I was going to ask to be my partner.
Oh. Who's it going to be? Oh, well, this is familiar. I mean, I suppose Alice Inc. was expecting to wrestle in 2 matches tonight. She was surely going to be hoping to go through and wrestle in that final.
And listen, we all know Martina likes a drink of Carlsberg, and if Carlsberg could pick tag team partners, they would pick Alice Inc.
Very, very good. Very good.
Thank you.
We'll let you have that one.
Cheers. But Alice Inc. isn't at 100% here tonight.
She is not. She has wrestled YUMI YAMASHITA, and I can tell you,
From Stockholm, Sweden, at 5 foot 1 inches, an expert
one time that I wrestled MIYU YAMASHITA, I then had another match later in that day, and my head was not in it. The delayed effects of all those kicks after all that time. So, whilst ordinarily Alison would be a tremendous tag partner, I don't know if that today is the right situation. I don't know if today's the right circumstance.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure if it's necessarily smart. However, Alice Inc. is partial to a bit of tag team wrestling. So, again, you know, it's kind of a bit of a double-edged sword here, as the first woman on the opposing team is about to make her way in the ring, and a formidable force at that, Lucy Sky. Now, if you want to talk about a sore head, if Alice Inc. has got one now, Lucy Sky's going to answer that.
Oh, she definitely will. I've wrestled Lucy Sky before, one of the highest angle German suplexes you will take. Truly a force to be reckoned with.
Of course, Lucy Sky returning to Pro Wrestling Eve at Wrestle Queendom after a good few months away due to injury. But before that, Lucy Sky was on an absolute tear in Pro Wrestling Eve, dismantling her opponent.
From Liverpool, England, the Immortal Warrior. She is Lucy Sky. And her tag team partner.
And talk about tag team specialists. Yuki is just that. Previously held the Princess Tag Team Championships in Tokyo Joshi Pro along with her sister. Again, if you were going to pick somebody to be a tag team partner with, Yuki has to be top of your list.
But we have an extreme chalk and cheese between Lucy Sky and Yuki. Look, you can see here how happy she is to be here. Lucy Sky did not look amused. Lucy Sky looked like she would rather be anywhere else. We've got such a contrast here between Yuki and Lucy.
It's interesting, Nina, because like you say, you have two teams here where each one of the four women are completely different in style, in how they approach wrestling, but I don't think there's anyone more opposing right now than Yuki and Lucy Sky.
For sure. They look like they're from two different planets right now.
Absolutely, and you know, you have to think that is Lucy just going to decide to beat everybody up in this matchup?
Well, there you go. I mean, we're used to seeing Lucy in tag team competition as well. Of course, former tag team champion with the Huns, Hard Up North and Hardy Hudson. I mean, similar hair here for Yuki and Harley. Is that close enough?
And again, I think for Lucy Sky, the most important thing in Pro Wrestling Eve right now is wins and losses. You know, she, like I said before, previous to her injury, she was on an absolute tear in Pro Wrestling Eve. So, you know, if this tag match, as much as it's a bit of an odd couple, results in a win for her, then, you know, that only leads to her moving up the ranking in Pro Wrestling Eve. As we get a handshake here to start.
Exactly, any win is going to be important in this ring. Lucy Sky definitely won that win. Session Moth Martina won in that win to get back on track after that loss and the last show.
As now, Session Moth unusually not wanting to share her beer here. Oh. Go on, let her have a little bit. Bit of that. I was going to say.
I mean, are we really condoning this, drinking alcohol before a match? I mean, honestly, this is very unprofessional.
A bit of Irish hospitality here in the Big Penny, and here we go. Have a sip, love.
Here we go, doing wonders for Irish-Japanese relations.
Have a swig. Knock yourself out, hun. Lovely. Wheaty, bit of lovely and hoppy. Oh, she's having a bit too much. Don't down it. Savour it. Oh. Maybe took a little bit too much there.
I'd say Lucy Sky is regretting letting Yuki start this match.
Yeah. It's gone straight to her head, Nina.
Oh, lightweight chance coming from the Eve crowd.
Well, she's only little. I mean, of course, this is just Session Moth Martina, and God knows what else is in that can. I've definitely seen her drink half a beer and then top it up with vodka. So, you know, we are on match 4.
So who knows what was in that can, really?
Yeah. As now Martina trying to wake Yuki up. Oh, it's like we like to see.
Now we're going to think, is Yuki this much for lightweight, or do you think she could be luring a trap here?
Very convincing actress. BAFTA worthy, if she is. Oh. And you know, some people when they drink beer, Nina, they get tired, they get emotional, but some get violent.
And it looks to me it's clear which one we're getting here from Yuki. Lulling Martina into that false sense of security to start with.
Was that a can of Stella? Because she's getting violent here. Is it Lucy Sky sandwiching Martina? I think Yuki got some of that as well. Lucy Sky doesn't really care. As now going for a suplex, but oh. And just like we said before, Nina, Lucy wants to do this on her own. She's not here to play games and shenanigans, and looks like she's gonna use Yuki as a weapon, but Martina moving out of the way. As, oh Lucy, you wanna look out here. Alice Inc. has just made the tag.
I say sometimes opposites attract, but that didn't seem to be the case with Lucy Sky and Yuki.
Oh, and she's got that arm bar in, but Lucy managing to roll her up, breaking that hold. Elbow to the jaw of Lucy Sky, followed up. Lucy kept managing to catch her as underneath evade and then up onto the shoulders. And Alice Inc. is so hard to catch. Just when you think she's going to go one way, she goes the other.
Lucy able to make a break.
Oh, did you just hear the feet to the jaw there of Lucy Sky? Oh, and a big dropping. And you know those feet there that are taped up into the cover? They're taped up to protect Alice's feet because she kicks that bloody hard, Nina.
She does. YAMASHITA found that out in the first match, and now Lucy is finding that out as well.
And I don't think it's smart for Alice there to try to go power for power with Lucy Sky as, oh, wow.
Oh. No, like I would say, Alice has the striking advantage in this entire 4 wrestlers. Lucy definitely has the power.
With the legs, but with the upper body, I think that has to go to Lucy Sky as Lucy tagging in Yuki. And you hear her say there, you do something. And she's certainly doing that. She hits that senton. And what does she have in mind here? Twisting senton.
Straight to the ribs.
2 count there.
I mean, it's smart aiming for the ribs of Alice Inc. because, of course, Alice already going to be fatigued from that match earlier. So going for the ribs, that's going to affect Alice Inc.'s ability to fight back. I say that in theory, but Alice Inc.'s having no problems now.
And double stomp there as well, and into the cover herself. But again, you know, yes, Alice Inc. obviously able to get back on top of Yuki, but again, you have to think that Lucy and Sky and Yuki here are going to want to try and isolate Alice Inc., given that she's the one woman that's already wrestled here tonight as suplex over. So a lot of showboating here from Yuki, and Lucy Sky has seen enough.
Has there been a willing tag yet between either of those?
I don't think so. Oh, wow. And it's a 2 count.
Again, another kick of many that Alice has been on the receiving end. But Alice was starting to get nearer her own corner there. Lucy needs to isolate Alice. Keep her over towards her half the ring.
Absolutely. Oh, and did you just see the force? You know, there's a snapmare, and there's the snapmare that Lucy just applied there to Alice. Fisherman suplex into a cover. And again, you know, a fisherman suplex hurts at the best of times, Nina, but the impact on that fisherman suplex.
Exactly, the force and the power. The force and the power that Lucy Sky works with is not the same.
It really isn't, and you have to think, is there anyone in Pro Wrestling Eve that throws their opponents as hard as Lucy Sky does? Look at that, she's almost rotating her over slightly there on that suplex. The force of which she's thrown her in, and into the cover.
But Alice Inc. still hanging in there. I mean, we saw earlier how defiant, how resilient Inc. can be. And once again, she's proven that.
As Lucy just knocking Martina off the apron. Just mind game, just because she can. As Alice Inc. sent in. Thunderous clothesline there from Lucy.
Lucy seemingly now seeming happier to be here than earlier.
Another 2.
And we saw the pain in Alice Inc.'s face there.
And Lucy needs to not let the Eve faithful get into her head here. Stay in control of Alice. As she sets up here for another one of those suplexes, and she's up. Oh, and look at that from Alice Inc.
Into the stunner. And here she comes.
And here comes our champion, Session Moth Martina. And a crossbody from the top to Lucy Sky into the cover. Barely a kick out there from Lucy Sky. But Martina up onto the shoulders. Another one of those forearms, followed up by Lucy. Both women just going back and forth. Oh, God.
Textbook to her head scissor from Martina, and now she's firing.
Big spear. And that spinning suplex and into the cover. And Lucy needs to, she really needs to go over, try and get over here and make a tag to Yuki. If she tries to continue to fight this match on her own, that may not end well for her, as now Martina is back up.
I think that pride could be the downfall here for Lucy.
Oh, is Lucy managing to evade? Oh, wow, that kick straight to the jaw, and she does, she makes the tag. And in comes Yuki. Big tackle. Another one for Alice Inc. And again for Martina. And Yuki is on fire here. Oh, look at that bulldog drop kick to both opponents.
Tandem offense, 2 for 1.
And a diving tackle this time. But don't forget here, Martina is the legal person.
Here we go, Yuki trying to put Session Moth away.
Oh. And again, like you said before, I think not not many tags where they've been on the same page here. And again, Lucy just trying to come in and take a bit of the glory now that Yuki has got their team back on top.
Here's the thing now, if they spend all this time arguing with each other, that's not going to win the match.
No.
Session Moth is starting to recover.
Argue in the back after. You need to stay focused on your opponents.
That's your Eve champion. You're turning your back on there, Lucy.
Yeah, this is not smart. And Alice Inc. is also climbing up to the top. And Alice Inc. Oh, the twisting crossbody.
Beautiful crossbody.
And Yuki doesn't even care now, as now Martina goes for it. She hits the Jaeger bomb into the cover, and it's all over.
And your winners, Session Moth Martina and Alice
And I gotta say, Yuki doesn't look too upset for someone who
she
just
doesn't.
lost a match.
But you know, I think for Yuki, she'd rather take the L and piss Lucy off than win the match. But again,
for sure.
exactly
for sure.
like we were saying earlier, you cannot turn your back on the Eve champion.
No, you really can't. And Session Moth showed that. Session Moth.
give it up for Lucy Sky and Yuki AINO!
An unfortunate loss to Session Moth in the last show, but she's righted that wrong now. Back on winning form.
And Lucy is not happy here. And again, like we were saying before, Lucy trying to make her way back up those Eve rankings, and a loss is not going to help her, even if it is in tag team competition. It was Lucy who ate that pin. Oh, no. Lucy Sky. But hang on. Martina and Alice in the ring to save Yuki here. Double super kicks to Lucy Sky.
We've got a 3-on-1.
Oh!
Poor Lucy Sky.
Oh, you would say that.
Poor Lucy Sky.
I think that's just,
Unfairly
she's just
ganged up on
getting
there.
what she deserved there.
Lucy Sky is the victim here, turned on by
Oh,
her
for God's
partner for
sake.
no good reason.
You would say that, Samuels. Get it down, you hen. And Nina, we have one match remaining, and what a matchup this is going to be. And we are going to find out who will be challenging Kris Statlander on June 5th at EVE 150 for the EVE International title.
That's it. Kris Statlander's championship defences have delivered back-to-back. And with either of these contenders coming up, we are sure for an incredible match.
Celebrate 16 years, the anniversary of EVE at Resist and Riot. And Friday, the 5th of June, we reach another milestone with EVE's 150th show, featuring the EVE International Champion, Kris Statlander.
It is time for our EVE International Championship #1 contenders tournament final and tonight's main event! Introducing first.
I bet him it would have finished at half time. I said 10%, and I got them about right. And Rascal, we will be happy to see you at EVE 150. I personally cannot wait. And you know what? Whoever wins this matchup tonight, that is going to be one hefty challenge for Kris Statlander. Tokyo Joshi Pro's debut match.
And her opponent.
They have been firm rivals throughout the history of Tokyo Joshi Pro. They actually faced off against each other at the first ever show at Korakuen Hall, where the first ever Princess of Pop champion was determined. And Yamashita was the one who came out on top, and that's what crowned Yamashita as the ace of Tokyo Joshi Pro. But since then, SHOKO has been able to defeat Yamashita for that very title and establish that she can beat the ace. So we already know that SHOKO can do it. She can beat Yamashita. However, Yamashita, as ever, for any opponent, is a huge mountain to climb.
Fukuoka, Japan, standing at 5 foot 5 inches tall, a former EVE champion, the ace of TJPW. She is the pink striker, MIYU Yamashita.
So of course these women, Nina, they know each other inside out. They've been opponents on many occasions. They've been tag team partners on many occasions. This is the road well traveled for both of these women. But throughout those battles, either one of them could come out on top here tonight.
So as you say, this really could go either way, and the EVE fans, again, in attendance at home, all in for a treat watching this match.
As of course, a handshake there, which is no surprise. Both of these women respecting each other. There's a certain level of respect that you have for the opponents that you battle so many times over the years, Nina. As we both know, you may not always like each other, but you certainly do respect each other. As we have a lock up here and then into a wrist hold by SHOKO.
And again, both these women starting off the pace fairly steady. Again, they both wrestled 2 matches already today.
Of course, yeah, and this isn't a feeling out process. This is a trying to get the better of each other process right now with both of these women.
Mentally and physically.
And they just know each other so well. And you can just see that already coming into play. The start of this matchup here. As smartly here, talking about knowing each other so well, SHOKO already targeting those legs of MIYU. Anything she can do to take away some of that power base. As MIYU quickly into a headlock takeover there.
The snap on that headlock takeover.
Snap of it.
Textbook.
And I think this is smart from SHOKO. If you're going to target any area of MIYU, you want to target those legs. You want to take away that power of those kicks. As now knees to the face.
Sure, as we've seen time and time again. Oh! And we're seeing now as well. Those kicks from MIYU Yamashita are no joke. One kick from MIYU can turn a whole match round in a split second.
Yeah, it can turn a whole match around, and it can also open up a wall of injuries to your opponent, meaning they're unable to be as swift and as quick as we can see SHOKO being here now. As again, just evading MIYU. And again, that... Wow, just look at the control and the pace here. Single leg drop kick knocking MIYU out of the ring.
And now could we be seeing another one of those brutal dives that we saw earlier on?
And here we go. But MIYU knows all too well and meeting her with that forearm. She's going to go for that running kick. And she hits it. And it's to the jaw, but it also right on that collarbone. As now on the outside, a knee to the back of the neck.
Shoko smartly finding herself a shield, but I didn't think that would stop MIYU for long.
No.
Nice try, Shoko.
And of course, we have a 30-minute time limit on this matchup here, so plenty of time for both of these women. As now face first on the apron, and just hear the sound of that kick, Nina, to the chest of Shoko. As now MIYU just taking her for a walk around the ring here, in firm control.
And like I say, 30-minute time limit. Oh, did you hear that? Shoko went closer to her time limit in her match, but she was on first, so she had a little bit longer time to recover. So I'd say that means balances out, puts them on even footing coming into this match.
You know, the sound of those kicks, Nina, they actually echo off the walls in the big penny here. They are that hard. And again, you know, the kick pads of MIYU there, they're not there for, you know, just to finish off the outfit. They're there to protect MIYU's
They're there for
legs.
MIYU, they're not there for her opponent.
No. As MIYU into the cover, and she knew she wasn't going to get the 3 there, but just trying to expel some of the energy of Shoko there, and a follow-up kick there to the spine.
Exactly, the energy that it takes just to kick out alone, especially when you've got the wind knocked out of you like Shoko has.
Oh, and a kick to the tail. It's just no
There you go, that's MIYU just toying with her there.
Yeah, it is.
That's MIYU playing with her food.
And now MIYU just trying to grind Shoko down here. Oh!
The speed on that backbreaker.
But again, this is the two women knowing each other so well. As soon as Shoko hit the ropes there, MIYU is straight and meeting her, and that's the thing that we're going to see. It's a bit knee draped across the throat of Shoko in that cover. These women, they just know each other so well, Nina. It's difficult for either of them. It would almost be like in a lot of these exchanges, they're almost sharing a brain. They almost know what the other one is going to do before they go to do it, which is really difficult to get the upper hand.
It's a whole different level of chess when you've got an opponent that you know that well.
Absolutely, and that means that when you do get the upper hand, you want to try your best to keep a hold of it, and MIYU is doing a great job of that right now. As slowly but surely, she's slowly dissecting the back of the head of Shoko there, as another knee to the back of the neck and head of Shoko, as Shoko's sent into that turnbuckle. Shoko managing to reverse. Oh, wow, look at that. Just the quickness and the precision. Nina,
And that's fire coming from Shoko, and here we go. Could it be second time lucky for that dive? The speed.
and this time,
There we go.
she manages to wear down MIYU enough that she can hit the suicide dive. And Shoko needs to stay on top here. Don't bask in the glory of the fans for too long.
MIYU taking that rest on the concrete floor. She's waiting for Shoko to come to her.
Yeah, I don't think she has a choice right now. As again, you know, it's not just the impact of your opponent diving into you with their full body weight, but it's also the impact of hitting that concrete floor.
And what have we got Shoko going for now?
Oh, a spinning elbow drop. Into a cover. And again, that's really smart by Shoko. Obviously, she doesn't have the size advantage here, so using a bit of gravity to her advantage there, just putting some extra pressure and extra kind of stink on that elbow by spinning before hitting it.
Yeah, and now really trying to wear down MIYU. Oh, but not enough.
Oh, she gets it. And she's setting up.
Did we get the 619? No!
But MIYU can see it coming. But but SHOKO the same, sees that kick coming and reverses into cover. And MIYU with one of her own. Oh, and just the power, just absolutely deadlifting SHOKO from the ground.
Manages to hold on, avoiding the pin there. Oh!
And this is it, you know, you leave your back exposed in the ring with MIYU, and you're probably going to get boot to the back of the head.
She held on to avoid potentially getting rolled up or a German suplex, but I don't know what's worse. That or the kick that she ended up receiving.
And she has clotheslined her so hard there, some of her hair's come flying out.
It's a brutal business, this game of wrestling, you know. Hair's flying everywhere, nails flying everywhere. But again, we've got to remember what is at stake here. It is that international championship match against Kris Statlander. So it's worth that. We can even see the scratches, the bruises on MIYU's leg there, surely left over from that match with Alice Inc. earlier.
And this hold is in tight here. As just to add insult to injury, MIYU just using her thigh there.
Crowd sound like they're rallying behind SHOKO here to get out of this hold. Yes, and she does.
And yeah, desperation there. There was no way she was going to be able to get out of that without the assistance of reaching for the ropes. She manages to make her way and touch that bottom rope, but barely able to get to her feet. Oh, and again, MIYU just almost baiting her in there. Another one of those kicks to the back of the head. Oh, but...
Oh, again, MIYU going for that springboard kick. SHOKO knows it too well and had an answer for it.
Oh, it's a cannonball, and again, we talk about wrestling matches being like a game of chess. These are two chess masters facing off against each other here. Is now dragging MIYU up to her feet and up to the top rope. And what does she have in mind here?
And again, this match for these two is about more than the EVE International Championship. This is about the pride. This is about their history between the two of them. What a win for this match would mean to either one of them.
Yeah, of course. I mean, even sweeter to be able to challenge for the EVE International title, but by going through each other here. As MIYU powering SHOKO up.
Incredible
and oh my God,
power there from MIYU.
Oh wow, up onto the shoulders. Oh my God!
Death Valley driver from the top.
And MIYU here, realizing this is where the tables have turned. But that has taken it out of MIYU as well.
That's the thing, that could have been enough to pin SHOKO, but MIYU didn't have enough left. But here we go, that might do it. Didn't quite get all of it there.
She didn't get all of it there.
But we know we've still got plenty more in MIYU's arsenal.
She didn't get all of it, but SHOKO still unable to lift herself off the mat here.
Of course, she took a Death Valley driver from the top rope. I'd want a minute after that.
And now MIYU just smelling blood in the water here.
Of course, again, MIYU having the striking advantage here, using that to her strength to wear down SHOKO. She wants to put her away.
And it's a sense of pride here from SHOKO, trying to go blow for blow, but I don't know if this is the smartest strategy as look, you know, MIYU's still on her feet, taking everything that SHOKO has, and SHOKO just unable to have an answer for the strikes of MIYU YAMASHITA.
We talked about Pride Day. Pride was the downfall of Lucy Sky in the previous match. Is it going to be so for SHOKO? Oh, I don't know.
Wow,
No!
look at that.
Incredible
So
athleticism.
And this is the only way, you know, with these two women, you have to pull something out of the bag unexpected. There's nothing that either of these women haven't seen the other one do. Oh, that one-footed drop kick, sending MIYU onto that second rope.
She's in position.
But MIYU saw it coming. Oh my. Oh, Oh, and just deadlifting Shoko here. Oh, wow.
Dumping her on the back of her head, on the back of her neck with that German suplex.
And into the cover. And it was a kick out, Nina, but it wasn't a kick out with authority.
No, it was not.
A roll.
These kickouts getting weaker and weaker, which means we've got to be surely getting closer to a finish.
And so far, you know, MIYU has been in firm control here as she lifts Shoko up onto the shoulders.
Oh, right onto that, the twist in MIYU's neck on that.
Almost going for a reverse Rana there, but MIYU seemingly trying to reverse it at the last second, but didn't manage to, as that one-footed drop kick with authority to MIYU, sending her into the middle rope. And here we go, she hits it! And MIYU's in the center of the ring.
MIYU stunned. Stunned mentally, stunned physically.
And we are fast approaching the halfway point of this time limit match. 2.
The angle on the bridge there.
And of course, Shoko known for her Northern Light suplex. You know, the amount of championships that have been won and defended with that very maneuver. And you can see the shock that she was unable to put MIYU away after that sequence of maneuvers.
Okay, I think she's going up top. This was what was the difference maker. This is what got the job done when she wrestled Holly Barlow earlier on in our first match of the night.
But MIYU sitting up. And that is not a sight you want to see. As a kick to the head, but MIYU, oh my God.
Shoko tumbling down back into the ring.
And those kicks again, the difference maker for MIYU. Oh my God, she has to be out in the center of the ring too.
Wow, there are not many times we see the skull kick get kicked out of.
Oh, and she's been punished for that. Oh!
Shining Wizard to the back of the neck. MIYU's furious.
And MIYU is not done as another. And it's all over.
The winner of the EVE International Championship #1 Contenders Tournament is the Pink Striker, MIYU YAMASHITA! And now, this time, we see MIYU come out on top against Shoko. I'm sure we'll see both of these women compete again. But Nina, we now know that MIYU YAMASHITA will be challenging Kris Statlander for the international title on June 5th at EVE 150. But Nina Samuels, we are back next Friday, the 1st of May. Resist and Riot, the 16th anniversary show right here in the Big Penny. And give it up for her opponent, SHOKO NAKAJIMA!
I mean, talk about dream matches. MIYU YAMASHITA versus Kris Statlander. That is a dream match anywhere in the world.
It
And we get to
absolutely
host it here at EVE.
And listen, I have been Jetta, Princess Diana of Professional Wrestling. She has been Nina Samuels. What are you? The Nina Samuels Show?
Star of the Nina Samuels Show. Thank you very much.
And this has been Pro Wrestling Eve versus Tokyo Joshi Pro, and we will see you on May 1st. But I can't wait until June 5th. What a matchup that is going to be.
And here we go. It is official. EVE 150 is where we are going to get that match. EVE 150, June 5th. Kris Statlander defends against MIYU YAMASHITA. There we go.
Eve faithful, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. We will see you on May 1st.